Good morning, eighth grade. I hope you guys are ready for our trip next week. It's going to be amazing. I just wanted to go through a couple things with you. We have chosen not to do a meeting because the schedules are so busy and so crazy right now. It's just easier to send out a video. So we're going to be going through all of the information for the trip, what to bring, what not to bring, what all's included, when are we leaving, when are we getting back, all of that good stuff. As far as when we leave next Wednesday, you will need to be at school at 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. Yes, I know that's early. You're going to make it. You can sleep on the bus. It'll be fun. We have to do that in order to get to where we're going, be able to make our stops, and be able to be out of the school's parking lot before car line really gets ramped up. Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be at the Comfort Inn there in Williamsburg, and the contact information is there. Friday, we will be traveling to check in outside of DC up in Woodbridge at the Spark. There's the phone number as well. Our plan is that we will be back approximately 9:30 on Saturday evening. You can always check your group me, check with your student. If we end up in traffic or construction, anything like that, we'll let you know as far as delays. We are going to go through a quick itinerary. We'll leave. Please be at school at 6 a.m. That will get us time to get checked in, get our name tags, get our luggage tags on, all of that. I have luggage tags from the place. It's got your name. It's got all that information on there for you. There will be a rest stop about every 2.5 hours. We'll be stopping somewhere, either to eat or at a rest area to go to the restroom. So Wednesday, we'll leave it at 6:30. We will be pulling out of the parking lot. If you come at 6:31, you will not be attending. Okay, please make sure to be on time Wednesday morning. We will have a rest stop around between 8:30 and 9, and then we will arrive at our D-Day Memorial there in Bedford, and that is our first option of our box lunch that you made choices for. We'll go through the memorial, have our lunch, and then travel on to Monticello, where we will do our tour there. And after Monticello, we go to the University of Virginia there at Charlottesville, and we do a self-guided tour. And Mrs. Carpenter is our resident expert on all things UVA. So she does a great job giving us that tour. And then we have dinner at Boylan Heights. It's this really neat campus. It's right there in the middle of the town, and they've got a whole upstairs that I won't say rent out, but like we have the whole upstairs. They set up a really great buffet for us, and we get to enjoy dinner there. And then we'll be going to check in at our hotel. Then Thursday morning, of course, we'll have breakfast at the hotel, continental breakfast. The times will be given each day the day before. After breakfast, we're going to go on to Colonial Williamsburg for our tour, and the students will be given at each stop. When it's got the money on here, that means that's money that we will be redistributing $15 for lunch. If you think you're going to eat more than $15 worth of lunch, then you'll need to bring extra. But $15 should get you a lunch there in Colonial Williamsburg. We'll be eating there. But anything over that, you would need to bring your own, of course. So we'll have lunch, then we're going to go on to the American Revolution Museum there at Yorktown. It is fabulous. I really, really enjoy the American Revolution Museum. It's a really neat place. After we go through our tour in there, we'll go back to the hotel to freshen up, and then we'll be going back out to the Bowl-O-Rama. We've gone on to this particular bowling place so many times. It is the nicest, cleanest, most amazing bowling place ever. They've got a really great arcade, bowling, and all of that's included. And again, they do a buffet. I think it's a pizza buffet, maybe chicken tenders. I can't exactly remember. But it's very delicious. And they just keep it set up on our side, and you can eat, the kids can eat and play, and it's a really great time. For that. Then Friday morning, of course, we will have breakfast at the hotel. And this morning, we'll actually be staying the 2 nights there at the Comfort Inn. So Friday morning, they will need to pack up and we'll reload the bus because we'll be staying in a different hotel for Friday night. So we'll have breakfast, go on to the Jamestown settlement, where we'll have our second of our boxed lunch choices that you made. And we'll eat there, then travel on to the American Civil War Museum, and then on to the White House of the Confederacy, which those two are new additions this year. So I've actually never been to those, so I'm excited to get to see those. And again, after we leave the White House of the Confederacy, on our drive further up to get closer to DC, we will be stopping at an area where there's lots of fast food places. I know previously we actually stopped at a mall, unload at the mall, and then everybody kind of gets to eat at the food court. But either way, they'll be given $15 on Friday evening for their meal. And then we'll check in at the hotel for Friday night. Then Saturday morning, we'll, of course, have breakfast at our hotel, pack back up, get the bus loaded, and head to the Museum of the Bible, where we'll have our third boxed lunch, our final boxed lunch that they made choices on. We'll go through there, do that tour, see everything, have lunch, and then we'll head home. Again, approximate arrival time back at Providence will be about 9:30, depending on traffic, construction, all of those good things. But of course, we will be coming home there, and I didn't put it on this slide, I apologize, but we will be given that $15 allowance for dinner as well. We will be stopping somewhere, again, similar situation, to have dinner. They'll be given that $15 back Saturday evening before they depart for dinner. As far as our GroupMe, you can scan the QR code to join our Williamsburg GroupMe. We'll be posting pictures. I know sometimes kids are great at sharing pictures with their families, sometimes not. So we do try to post some pictures in there and updates and kind of what's going on. So feel free to join that. The kids can join also. It's, most of them have a phone of some kind. So if they're welcome to join that closed group of parents, teachers, chaperones, kids, whoever, to be able to get information quickly. What to bring? Bring extra shoes. Looking at the weather, it looks like there could be maybe some rain Friday and Saturday. Hard to tell. One year, it was a torrential downpour every single day of the trip, and I was squishing everywhere because I didn't bring extra shoes. So bring an extra change of tennis shoes. Bring comfortable shoes. It is a lot of walking that we're going to be going around. You want to be comfortable. Definitely bring layers. It can be cool in the morning. As far as dress code, spirit wear, you need to come Wednesday morning. We will not have time to change into clothes before we get to the D-Day Memorial. So whatever you can wear on Fridays, you can wear during the day for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So bring your spirit wear t-shirts, bring your PA gear, whatever you want to wear, but it needs to be what you would wear for spirit wear. So short length, if it's what you can wear to school on Fridays or any day, like khaki shorts or jean shorts or whatever, as long as it's long enough for considered to be spirit wear, you're fine. They make the elastic. I know everybody's worried about being comfortable on the bus, but they've got stretchy shorts, like khaki shorts that have elastic in there that are more comfortable. So however you want to do it, wear your jeans, no leggings for this event, and no sweatpants on Wednesday either. Okay, make sure you bring all toiletries, and for the love of Pete, make sure they pack deodorant, anything that they're going to need. Any medications will be kept by me. I'm linking that form in with this attachment that I'm sending. So if you have a prescription medication, you'll have to fill out that form, bring it with you in a Ziploc bag, and it will go into our first aid kit medicine bag. So your child will have access to that through whenever they need it, whenever you put on the form. Phones are fine on the bus. Again, we're going to be appropriate, be responsible. Only have your phone out when we're at our attractions, when we're at the events and the places we're going for pictures. Don't be playing games. Just common courtesy is what we want to do. The bus, our company, Burke Educational Tours, has said no open drinks on the bus, only drinks that have a screw top lid because of spills. Because last year it was a brand new bus. It was the very first tour the bus had ever gone on. So we want to help take care of that and do our part to be responsible with our beverages. You can, of course, at the hotel, put on your cozy pants, put on your shorts, get comfortable, whatever, when we're at the hotel at night. They do have an indoor pool. So if you are going swimming, guys and girls both would need to pack a dark shirt for swimming. That is just the rule. So if you choose to swim, that's what you need to do. You're welcome to bring snacks. We would say don't bring messy snacks or stinky snacks, anything like that. That's, we're going to be in a close quarter. We do provide some snacks also. We've got drinks and water and cookies and pretzels and crackers and things like that. So we will have snacks also available that we'll get out on the when we make our stops. And then, of course, any souvenir money, or if you need more than $15 a meal, then you can make sure to bring some money. Otherwise, all of your actual meals are covered. No gum is allowed on the bus. This, again, is a Burke travel rule. This is their guidelines as far as keeping their bus and their systems nice. No game systems, no laptops. Nobody needs to check their portfolio. Nobody's going to be doing homework. So don't worry about bringing a laptop. Again, we don't want that liability. No glass containers. Inappropriate clothing can be, obviously, I shouldn't have to explain that, but like if it's got a message on it that is not what we would as believers want to endorse, just be mindful of your clothing choices. Okay, bus procedures. Girls sit with girls, guys with guys. The adults and chaperones will be spread throughout the bus. The bathroom that's on the bus is for legitimate emergencies. Okay, we'll be stopping every 2 to 2.5 hours, so plan accordingly. Be respectful on the bus. There will be no spraying of body sprays or Axe or anything, because it is, again, a contained space. We want to be respectful of the people around us who may have allergies and sensitivities to smell. We don't want anybody to have a migraine because of what we're spraying on the bus. Nothing will be sprayed on the bus. If it is, it gets confiscated, just period. Just don't do it. I don't want to take your stuff. All trash must be taken care of. You must stay seated. And they do ask if you have leftovers from wherever we stop, eat what you can and you'll have to toss it. We cannot bring that on the bus. Just because, again, open containers. Be respectful at our attractions. Ask good questions. Be a good listener. No headphones, no AirPods, no headphones, nothing like that when you are on a tour, when we are going through and we have a guide, because that's just disrespectful. Stay with your group. You must have an adult with you at all times and be on time. Woo, I'm getting ready to run out of time. At the hotel, you can definitely change into your cozy pants, your shorts, whatever you want to be comfortable. We'll have a devotion each night in the lobby. Hang out in rooms, girls in girls' rooms, guys in guys' rooms. There will be no running through the halls. I'll be walking through the halls a good chunk of the time to make sure once it is back to, I won't say curfew, but lights out, when you're back to your room, get ready. You're going to be tired most likely. It's a lot of walking and traveling, lots of things to do. But try to get some rest, because we don't want to be having to drag you out of the room the next morning because you're too tired because you stayed up too late. On Saturday, you can pack a change of clothes to bring with you on the bus. We will not be getting under the bus. So if you don't bring them with you, like up in the top part, they've got the storage areas, put them in your backpack, put them in whatever you need. If you forget, then you're just out of luck. But you can bring something to change into after we leave the Museum of the Bible. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be an amazing trip. Remember, this is not your family vacation. When you travel with a group, you have to be mindful of the group rules. There's things that we're going to ask you to do, like wear certain things and behave a certain way that you wouldn't have to do if you were on your family trip or a trip to Disney or to the spa or wherever, because it is a school trip and we want to represent not only Providence Academy, but we want to represent the Lord well as we are traveling and when we are spending this time learning about our nation's history. And it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so we learn about these things and we're going to talk about some things. But it really is a great time. Come with a sweet spirit and we're going to have a great time. It's going to be great. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will be happy to answer any of those. And hopefully I covered everything. And I will always say that like a video is better than a meeting because I know for us, 3 kids, kids going in completely opposite directions. Sometimes it's hard to coordinate all of those. So I wanted to be respectful of your time, but definitely reach out if you have any questions, and I look forward to seeing you guys. Again, the medication form is going to be linked on here. I'll also put the link for GroupMe in there if the QR code didn't work. But we're looking forward to it, and can't wait. Thanks.